We are all aware that living in the UK is not cheap anymore. Renting a house, buying food, getting your heating on for the winter, traveling around and even socializing with friends can be quite pricey. With the way things are going, it seems like everything will just keep getting more and more expensive. So if you're working with a low income, the cost of living crisis may have hit you especially hard. But fret not, because today I am here to help you. I'm going to share 8 ways to budget when you are living with a low income. And hopefully by the end of this video, you will have a better idea of how to manage your finances. Firstly, let's talk about creating a budget. I know it might sound boring, but trust me, it is so worth it. When you create a budget, you get a good idea of where your money is going each month and where you can make changes to save more. There are several different ways to create a budget, but my favorite one is the 50-30-20 method. This is where you take your after-tax income and divide it into 3 categories. 50% for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. By sticking to this method, you ensure that you are covering your essential expenses while also having some fun and saving for the future. You could use a budgeting app or a spreadsheet to track your spending and make sure you stay within your limits. Alternatively, you could do it the old-fashioned way and use a notebook to jot down all your expenses. Whichever method you choose, the most important thing is that you stick to it and review it regularly. It may take some time to adjust to, but it will be worth it in the end. Secondly, I suggest cutting back on non-essential subscriptions. Do you really need that Netflix subscription? How about that Spotify premium subscription? These subscriptions may seem like small luxuries at the time, but they can really add up over the course of a year. On average, Brits are said to waste 144 a year on unused subscriptions. So why not try cancelling some of your subscriptions and see how much money you can save? You may find that you don't actually miss them that much. If you're worried about losing access to your favorite shows or music, consider downgrading to a cheaper subscription plan instead. Many streaming services offer ad-supported plans that are significantly cheaper than their premium plans. This way you can still enjoy the content you love without breaking the bank. Next, I recommend making the most of discounts and rewards programs. Many retailers offer discounts to students, seniors, first responders, and members of the armed forces. So be sure to ask if you're eligible for any discounts before making a purchase. Additionally, don't overlook cashback websites and apps such as Top Cashback, Quidco, and Retail. These platforms allow you to earn a percentage of the purchase price back when you shop online. For example, if you book your next flight through Top Cashback, you can earn up to 12% cashback on your booking. So be sure to check these websites before you buy anything. Another great way to save money is by using coupons and discount codes. Many businesses will offer discounts to loyal customers or as a thank you for signing up to their email list. So be sure to check your inbox regularly for coupon codes before you make a purchase. You may be surprised at how much you can save. If you're looking to make some extra cash, then number 4 might be the tip for you. Consider taking on a side hustle. If you want to boost your income, then why not take on a side hustle? There are many different options available, so you can choose something that fits your skills and interests. If you're good with numbers, you could try bookkeeping or accounting. Or if you're more creative, you could try writing, graphic design, or web development. The possibilities are endless. One of the best things about side hustles is that you can often do them from home, which means you'll save money on commuting costs. Plus, if you're self-employed, you'll be able to claim tax relief on any business expenses you incur. According to HMRC, the average person spends 60 to 168 hours a year on commuting. So by taking on a side hustle from home, you could save a significant amount of money. And who knows, you may even turn your side hustle into a full-time business one day. Number 5, I suggest borrowing from your friends and family. While it's generally not a good idea to mix money and relationships, there may be times when it's the only option available to you. If you need to borrow money, it's important to have a clear plan for how you're going to repay the loan. This will help to avoid any awkward conversations down the road. You should also consider the interest rate you'll be charged. Will it be a fixed or variable rate? And what is the annual percentage rate? APR. Make sure you understand the terms of the loan before you agree to anything. It's also important to remember that borrowing money can affect your credit score, so only borrow what you can afford to pay back. By following these tips, you can help to ensure that borrowing money from friends and family is a positive experience for both parties involved. Next, I recommend selling items you no longer need. We all have items lying around that we simply don't need or use anymore. Why not make some extra cash by selling them? Whether you're looking to declutter your home or make some extra money, selling items you no longer need is a great way to do both. There are many different platforms you can use to sell your items, such as Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and Gumtree. You could also host a garage sale or a car boot sale. By doing this, not only will you free up space in your home, but you'll also reduce the amount of waste that goes to landfill. Plus, you'll have some extra cash to spend on things that you do need. So why not give it a try? You never know what hidden gems you might have lying around. Another great way to save money is by meal planning and cooking at home. Eating out can be expensive, so why not try cooking at home more often? Meal planning and prepping your food can save you a lot of money in the long run. Not only that, but it can also help you eat healthier. By planning your meals ahead of time, you're less likely to make unhealthy impulse decisions when you're hungry. Start by planning your meals for the week and make a list of the ingredients you need. This will help you stay focused and avoid buying unnecessary items at the grocery store. You can also save money by cooking in bulk and freezing leftovers for later. This is a great way to ensure that you always have a healthy meal ready to go without having to spend time prepping and cooking. So why not give it a try? You might be surprised at how much money you can save. Finally, if you are struggling financially, please reach out for help. There are several organizations in the UK that offer financial assistance to those in need. For example, the Trussell Trust provides emergency food and support to people who are unable to afford food. They have a network of food banks across the country that can provide you with food parcels if you are struggling. You can contact your local food bank through their website. Another organization that can help you is Citizens Advice. They offer free and confidential advice on a range of issues, including debt, housing, and employment. Their website has a useful tool that allows you to search for advice near you based on your location and the issue you are facing. So please don't hesitate to reach out for help if you need it. There is no shame in asking for assistance, and it could make a huge difference to your financial situation. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.